Sokka's Master watched it. Beach watched it. Avatar and the Fire Lord watched it. Runaway watched it. Puppet Master watched it. Nightmares and Daydreams watched it. Next episode is the Day of Black Sun. The Invasion and the Day of Black Sun and the Eclipse. Yes. Alright, cool. My mind is back to last week. And we have 83 people watching. Awesome. It's turned into a party. Aang doesn't have any firebender training. This is going to be interesting. I mean, he wouldn't have to master firebending. But knowing a little bit about it would definitely help. Oh. Iroh's become a Greek god. Zuko's beginning to doubt what he actually wants in life. And his family lineage, and he now found out that his mother is either the daughter or granddaughter, I think daughter technically, of the Avatar. Man, that Avatar be making children like it's a franchise. You see, this makes me feel that Zuko is going to teach Aang even more. Granddaughter, fair enough. It kind of feels that way. I mean, Iroh could teach Aang, but I think it's more significant for Zuko to befriend Aang than it is for Iroh to teach Aang. I think Iroh is preparing himself to fight. And he's sort of passing that torch on to Zuko. So it feels more appropriate now that Zuko would teach Aang firebending. It feels more appropriate. Because clearly Zuko is not happy in the Fire Nation. He got the acknowledgement from his father. He won the admiration of his people. He became crown prince again. He's at his father's right side during military planning and meetings and everything. He got everything he thought he wanted, but he lost his uncle. In that sort of sense. And he feels unfulfilled, clearly. So, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Let's jump into it. I'm looking forward to this. All right, let's do this. Avatar, episode 10 and 11. This is a big one.
Water. Earth. Fire. Air. Long ago, the four nations lived together in harmony. Then, everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Only the Avatar, master of all four elements, could stop them. But when the world needed him most, he vanished. 100 years passed and my brother and I discovered the new Avatar, an airbender named Aang. And although his airbending skills are great, he has a lot to learn before he's ready to save anyone. But I believe Aang can save the world.
Part 1. Alright guys, we're getting some FPS drop. What the hell's going on? What would Sun Tzu do? What would he do? Think about it.
Top of the morning, Momo.
Sounds like you slept well.
Like a baby moose lion, I'm ready to face the Fire Lord.
So what's your strategy for taking him down? Gonna get your glow on and hit him with a little Avatar state action?
I can't. When Azula shot me with lightning, my 7th chakra was locked, cutting off my connection to all the cosmic energy in the universe.
You know what I just heard? Blah, blah, spiritual mumbo-jumbo, blah, blah, something about space.
So Azula basically cut off your god powers. Wait, does that mean you've severed the link with all the other avatars and you're the last avatar in the cycle? Oh, fuck.
Oh no. Sokka, do you think the fog will delay the invasion?
No. That is the invasion.
No one sees the fog coming.
right, Dad?
Were you able to locate everyone I told you to find?
I did. But I'm a little worried, Sokka. Some of these men aren't exactly the warrior type.
Ooh-wee! This place ain't nothing like the swamp.
Oh, God.
What you reckon that is, though? Some sort of Fire Nation exploding trap would eat you?
It's just a rock, dude.
Well, I'll be.
Is it just me, or are those fellas a little loose in the leaf hat?
I just wish they would wear pants.
Pants are an illusion, and so is death.
Oh, God.
Hi, Katara.
Haru, it's so good to see you.
You know, this just makes it weird because I'm dating a Haru. And this is a guy with a beard and long hair. Bless you.
Toph, this is Haru. When we met him, his town was controlled by the Fire Nation, so he had to hide his earthbending.
Katara inspired me and my father to take back our village.
You helped us find our courage, Katara. Now we're here to help you.
No way. Is that?
You know, I edited the episode of Katara's speech in front of the prison guards and I was just facepalming the entire time.
Hippo happy to see Blind Bandit.
You guys here for a rematch?
Negatory! The boulder and the hippo no longer fight for others' entertainment. Now we fight for our kingdom!
Sweet.
I love Toph. She's my spirit animal. Oh, God. Seriously, this is the reunion episode? And we're getting lag. Guys, can we have a 2-minute break so I can restart the PC? I'm really sorry.
Sweet.
Was that a new invention?
Oh, subtitles, thank you.
Yes, but unfortunately the incendiary capabilities of peanut sauce proved to be a failure.
Peanut sauce incendiaries? So if anyone has peanut allergies, it's twice as effective.
You're making peanut sauce bombs?
They're destructive.
And delicious.
Were you able to complete work on the plans I sent you?
Yes, I was, and I think the Fire Nation will be quite surprised.
Aang, my dad and I made this for you.
A new glider! This is amazing!
And as a special feature, I added a snack compartment.
Oh, well, I'm sure that'll come in handy.
I bet you're tired of being in the cell, old man. Well, too bad. You're never stepping outside these walls again.
Breakfast.
Careful, Ming. Don't get too close. His stench will knock you right out.
I snuck in some white jade tea. I know you like rare teas.
Thank you, Ming. Ever since I was put in here, you have been very kind to me.
Don't worry. You'll do great.
Good morning, everyone!
Whatever you do, don't start speaking angry German while talking about invasion plans.
So, as you know, today we're invading the Fire Nation.
Liberating.
I mean, I know you know that, because otherwise why else would you be here? Anyway. The Fire Lord's palace is here. Wait, it's here. And there's an eclipse today. And Aang's gonna fight the Fire Lord. And the Firebenders won't have any fire to use, so that's good for us. And, I'm sorry. Let me start at the beginning. Katara and I discovered Aang frozen in an iceberg. Now, I didn't like Aang at first, but I grew to love him over time. Then we went to the Southern Air Temple where Aang used to live, and then we met Suki, who's a Kyoshi warrior. She dressed me like a woman,
When he
and then
says
she kissed me.
beginning,
And then
he
Aang's
means the
friend was a crazy old king,
beginning.
and then
So this is basically an episode of How I Met Your Mother.
Katara got Haru arrested, and then now he's grown a mustache, which if you look into the front row, you
Thank
can
you,
see it.
Sokka. It's okay. Why don't you take a break? Let me just clarify a few points for everyone. Today is the day of Black Sun. And I want to thank you all for your self-sacrifice and your courage. There are 2 steps to the invasion. A naval stage, and then a land stage. To gain sea access to the Fire Nation capital, we have to get past our first major obstacle here. The Great Gates of Azulon. Next, we hit the land, and we hit hard. We must fight past the...
Okay, what the fuck? You can't tell me I'm the only one that sees this. I ain't saying shit.
battlements and secure the plaza tower. Once we do that, it's up to the royal palace. At that point, the eclipse will begin.
Excuse me. The boulder is confused.
Trust me, I was asking the same question.
Isn't the point to invade during the eclipse, when the firebenders are powerless?
The eclipse only lasts 8 minutes. Not enough time for the whole invasion. And the royal palace is heavily guarded by firebenders. So that's where we'll need the eclipse advantage the most. When this is finished, the Avatar will have defeated the Fire Lord. We will have control of the Fire Nation capital, and this war will be over.
Oh, fuck yeah. Why is the koala sheep here? Oh, what's he doing? He's leaving?
We've been looking everywhere for you. The boats are ready to leave.
I messed up, Aang.
What?
The invasion plan was my moment of truth, and I completely flubbed it. I just fell apart.
Sokka, that speech wasn't your moment of truth. That was just public speaking, and nobody's really good at that.
My dad is. He explained the plan perfectly and inspired everyone.
Yeah, and your dad has a few decades of experience on you.
Like a real leader should.
Look, your moment of truth isn't gonna be in front of some map. It's gonna be out there, on the battlefield.
You seem so confident about everything. How do you know we're gonna win?
Because I already failed the world once at Ba Sing Se. I won't let myself fail again.
Ooh, failure is a powerful teacher.
There they are, the great gates of Azulon.
I don't see any gates.
Katara, you and the swamp benders whip up a fog cover.
We'll sneak by them statues just like we sneak by that Fire Navy blockade.
Public speaking is all about experience for real. You can't improvise it. Actually, you can. Because the people that are listening don't know what you're about to say. And if you sound confident enough, they're going to believe your bullshit. I can't read during public speaking. I just have to recite how much I remember. Otherwise, it feels forced. You just have to believe in yourself and believe the message.
Keep it up. We're almost through.
Oh, shit. Wait, I have to ask. If the net is on fire... Oh no, it's a metal net. Then how is it on fire? I mean, if the net is metal, how is it sustaining the fire? I mean, if it was doused in oil, how did the oil stay on the net? I am just so... Wait, they have jet boats?
Below deck. Let's hope your invention works.
Hi, I'm just gonna use fire on a boat made of wood.
No one's on board, sir.
Where'd they go?
Submarines?
You've really outdone yourself this time, son.
Bruh.
Yeah, congratulations, Sokka. You managed to invent a worse way of travel than flying. Helmet?
Well, I just came up with the idea. The mechanist did all the work.
Now, don't sell yourself short, my boy. It was your idea to use water bending to make the sub sink and float. Brilliant! Though your original designs were a bit difficult to decipher.
Oh my fucking god. I want you to build me this. You want to be inside of a whale? A sperm whale of some sort?
Unfortunately, there is one problem I couldn't fix. The subs have a limited air supply. Before we land on the beaches, we'll need to resurface.
Lunchtime, General Iroh. And this time, I brought you an extra bowl of rice.
Thank you, Ming. Your little gestures of kindness have made my days in prison bearable. I think you should take the rest of the day off.
I think that's his way of saying I don't want to accidentally kill you when I burn this place to the fucking ground.
What?
You don't look well. Maybe you should go home and rest.
No, I feel fine.
Trust me, it is better that you are not here this afternoon.
See, being nice to people sometimes pays off. I think there's a saying along the lines of you can judge a civilization and society by how they treat their prisoners. That's an act of trust because she could rat him out. She could. But he's a senile old man. Who would believe her? They've all been underestimating him.
So, this is it, huh?
Are you ready for the Fire Nation to know the Avatar's alive?
I'm ready.
Are you ready to bathe yourself in the blood of the enemy?
I hope you kick some serious Fire Lord butt, Twinkle Toes.
Doesn't that make almost every country shitty? Well, it's a little bit like how you can tell the character of a person by how they treat people they can't do anything for them. It's a quick and easy test. Just take a look at how someone treats the waiter or waitress. It's really easy. Really simple.
Everyone listen up. The next time we resurface, it'll be on the beaches. So stay alert and fight smart. Now break time's over. Back in the subs.
Great, now I want Subway.
Katara, You go first.
We've been through so many things together. And I've seen you grow up so much. You're not that little goofy kid I found in the iceberg anymore.
This just sounds like grooming.
I guess what I'm trying to say is, I'm really proud of you.
Everything is gonna be different after today, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
What if I don't come back?
Aang, don't say that. Of course he'll...
Dang! Aang was probably doing that for the testosterone boost so he has the energy he needs to defeat the Fire Lord. He just got a plus 10% testosterone boost for the rest of the day. Ming will have a great story to tell. I was a guard to the brother of the Fire Lord. On the day of the Black Sun, he told me to take the day off and he escaped the very same day. Yeah, that's one way to get yourself executed.
Katara, what are you doing? It's time to submerge.
What? Right, I'm on it.
Kisses Katara, doesn't elaborate, leaves. Like a boss!
I'm sorry, May.
Yeah, he's leaving. How much you want to bet Azula is stalking him?
What do you know? It did come in handy.
Bruh. You know, nuts from that height dropping at that velocity could probably kill someone. They would come in handy. Aerial bombardment.
Everyone in position. Earthbenders, into your tanks. This is gonna be a rough ride. Ready the torpedo.
They even built torpedoes?
Launch!
Alright, but how did they know the precise measurement of those sewers? Imagine if your submarine was just a little bit too big. Fuck. So this is what it feels like. Maybe they got lucky. You're gonna leave it up to luck on the battlefield? Really? Crazy how waterbending creates enough force just to slice through metal seemingly with little effort. Imagine if her degree of waterbending is such that she could actually make the water on an atomic level. So she's actually using the atoms of the H2O. And so the blade itself is microscopic. And it's literally severing the chemical bonds of the chain. Now that would be fucking terrifying. Did you know some squirrels can survive a fall from terminal velocity if they land on their feet? I mean, I was impressed by cats landing from a fall, you know, from like the 20th story. But then like squirrels, I'm just thinking the anatomy, what happens to that force? How do they, you know, like when you land, you would have that force of the momentum, right? How does that get dispersed so it doesn't break joints, you know? Like, that's the real question. Didn't they have Ant scout and gather info beforehand? What, at the main base? That'd be crazy. The smaller the thing is, the easier it is for it to survive falls, I think. Gravity and body mass. I must look into this. I've seen those water jet cutters can do. Would be terrifying. Worked for Metal Gear Solid. They had a water laser. Squirrels basically turn themselves into a parachute. Oh, so do they open up their, like, thing and they slow down the velocity? My cat jumped from the 10th floor and didn't have a scratch on it. Only a bit of trauma. I would fucking have trauma falling 10 stories. I had it in my nightmares. Wasn't fun. This is why you can punt a bug out of the air and it will be perfectly fine. Okay, so let me get this straight. Okay, I'm gonna be that guy and you guys are gonna absolutely fucking hate me. You guys saw the penis. I did not see the penis. I saw the ovaries. And these submarines are entering this and the little things are sending littler things in here. This cannot be coincidence. The fucking whales, you know, the submarine, entered. And then the little things are swimming in. And one of them needs to reach the presidential palace, which is a giant circle. And that single thing that reaches the palace is Aang. They were going for the award of most inappropriate thing on kids' show ever. I swear there is an underground award ceremony for who can fit in the most inappropriate thing in a kids' show that given year. And these guys were going for gold. Bloody impregnating the Fire Nation. Yeah, the condom broke. There's no way they made that without realizing what they're doing. No fucking way. They were all in on it. All the sperms are racing for the egg.
Tarnation is you.
Look, it's the thing from Nier Replicant. Kuma is impressed with these tanks. These tanks are like... I love how the water's not evaporating when the fire's hitting it. Imperial guards from the most renowned schools of nobles have terrible aim. Why doesn't that surprise me? Imagine you are a guard of the Imperial Palace's front gate behind the 3 other gates blocking naval entry. What makes you think you're going to be doing, you know, target practice on the daily basis? It's a purely ceremonial position. No one actually ever thought anyone would get this far. That's why they give these positions to, like, you know, people. Imagine how many resources that country has left.
Hey, you! Where you been?
Communing with nature. Takes a while to collect this much seaweed.
Yeah, I bet you were communicating with weed.
Dad, look out!
Stop trying not to kill people and start killing people. It's harder not to kill them. I love how it just keeps fucking going.
Sokka, we've got to take out those battlements. It's our only chance.
I've got an idea.
What is that sword? Oh yeah, meteor. Now crush the ice.
You two take out that battlement. I got this one. Watch each other's backs.
Now use the battlement to take out another battlement.
Dad?
Alright, Katara, time to use your healing magic.
Dad!
I know I've made some bad choices. But today, I'm gonna set things right.
Oh, I picked up the sword again. So much for putting down the sword.
How does that feel, Dad?
A little better. I need to get back to the troops.
You're hurt. Badly. You can't fight anymore.
Everyone's counting on me to lead this mission, Katara. I won't let them down.
Can't you heal him any faster?
I'm doing everything I can.
Well, you know what you must do.
I'll do it.
No offense, Sokka, but you're not exactly Mr. Healing Hands.
No. I'll lead the invasion force.
Don't be crazy, Sokka.
Maybe I am a little crazy, but the eclipse is about to start, and we need to be up that volcano by the time it does.
You can do this. I'm proud of you, son.
I still think you're crazy. But I'm proud of you too.
Hey, crazy's good in the middle of a war. Crazy is unpredictable, and unpredictability is good.
Yip yip.
I fucking love Appa's new outfit.
Listen up, everyone! I want the tanks in wedge formation. Warriors and Benders in the middle. We're taking that tower and heading for the Royal Palace.
I'm gonna be that guy and say that the towers actually have height so they can actually shoot down at the people in the middle of the wedge formation. So you're exactly kind of making them easier targets because they're not staggered and they're all in the one spot, which means they're all aiming for the same thing rather than different things chaotically. But what would I know about basic strategy?
Charge!
Quick, Aang, get to the egg. You can do it, Aang. Use your instincts.
That's strange.
No, that's a trap. Aang, that's a trap.
The Avatar is back! Hello?
Young Padawan.
Anyone home?
Oh, for fuck's sake. The Fire Nation must be really confident that it's dormant if they're going to build a capital in a volcano. Don't believe the technology for detecting seismic activity that is advanced. Mate, they don't even have earthbenders that can feel the volcano.
The Fire Nation is falling back!
I mean, if I was in charge of guarding this place, I would fall back to another position, create a bottleneck, and fuck it.
Sokka, we're on our way to victory.
Well, like they say, if the advance is going too well, it's a trap. Almost like they know that the volcano can actually be used as a weapon. Draw your enemy in and kill them.
No. No, no, no! Fire Lord Ozai! Where are you?
Obviously not here.
Hey, did I hand you a shrinking potion by accident? I could have sworn that was the gender swapping one.
Don't be hating. She's fun sized, that's all. She doesn't even have to get on her knees to blow.
You want to add anything to that conversation?
Nope, I'm good. In fact, I think your new size makes you an even more formidable and stealthy ninja.